Alright, let's see who is up next. It is Arthur. Arthur, what do you got for us? Arthur has Garchomp, Palafin, Garganacl, Pelipper, and Torkoal. Interesting. And Fluttermane. Okay, so I think it depends on what they want to play as, right? So if they wanted to say, hey, I want to enable Fluttermane, I'm going to go with Torkoal. If I want to enable Palafin, I'm going to go with Pelipper. One thing to note is that their team feels weird up against with Garganacl and water doesn't feel great. I've ran into that too, but they could have an interesting Terra type. And then Garchomp is interesting, right? I had to look up what Chien-Pao's base speed is compared to Fluttermane. That's the thing I don't have that information. Farigiraf actually looks pretty good here. I think Farigiraf has a good opportunity to hit with spread moves, things like that. I like Golden Gold for everyone except for Torkoal and Garchomp. So how do I deal with those two? I like Chien-Pao a lot. It's just Torkoal, right? Once I figure that out, then it's good. That's a tough one. I think I'll go for a similar mode of operation. Dreadnought Chien-Pao with Garganacl and Pelipper in the back. Yeah. Pelipper can still do some good things. Like, I can set up my own Tailwind, which is helpful. And they don't have... Now, they have Fluttermane for speed, but they don't have... They have speed control with Fluttermane, but they don't have... super effective, or like Follow Me or anything. Okay, so they send in their own Pelipper immediately. So that's good for me. Alright, question is Garchomp going to immediately tear? Because if the answer is yeah, Garchomp's going to immediately tear, I don't want to run into that and get in trouble. So I'm going to go ahead and protect for now, and I'm going to use Rock Slide. If you tear Fire or something, then I'll deal with that later. You just protect. We take that. And I confirmed I'm faster now, too. Okay, we bring you down to Sash, and you set up Tailwind. Okay. Yeah, now the question is, with Tailwind... Alright, do you outspeed... Garchomp will outspeed Dreadnought for sure, right? So I'm confident about that. I think I can withdraw Chien-Pao and go for my own Pelipper. And I'll Terra Grass. Do I want to Terra this early? It's Palafin that I need to watch out for. Okay. So, yeah, I'll switch you out, go for Pelipper. And then I'll go ahead and fire off a Rock Slide. Knocking out their own Pelipper early will be helpful. And then I can actually stagger Tailwind as well. Oh! I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that as much. That kind of sucked. To be fair, though, I don't think there was anything I could have done to prevent that fully. So I'm not, like, upset. I'll use the White Guard for now. And I'm going to target Garchomp with this Ice Spinner. And then we can knock out Pelipper, and then we can go from there. I think once we get rid of Pelipper, then Tailwind is gone, and I get speed control back in my favor. Alright, now they're going to Terra. Dang it, then I could have gone with Liquidation. That would have been a little bit stronger. That's okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the Liquidation would have been the one-hit KO, though. Yeah, I got Rough Skin. And you're going straight after Garganackle. Terra Water would have helped me out. Alright. Yeah, the offense that Garchomp had at the beginning of this was really hard to break through, I'll admit. And us not knocking out Pelipper hurt. You got 2 turns of last turn of Tailwind. So I'm down to Protect. And I'm down to Terra Grass so I can survive. And then... I definitely want to make sure I knock out Pelipper. So let's go ahead and use this this Ice Spinner here. Oh, did I not Terra? Oh, well, I got really lucky that used Rock Slide instead. That was pure luck. Because if I... Yeah, I got really lucky. Because my thing would have been like, oh, I'll Terra Grass and then immediately go after Garchomp, but... Alright, okay, it's Palafin. Okay. Rain's still going? Oh no, it got one more turn. Palafin most likely is going to switch out to Protect. In that case, I do want to target Garchomp with this Ice Spin. Oh, I don't actually want to hit you with Ice Spinner. Who else can you bring in? Your own Garganackle, your Torkoal, or your Flutter Mane. So let's chop the Palafin slot. And I will Liquidation Garchomp. I figured Garchomp would want to Protect here. Terra Water would have actually helped us out. Rain's over. Yeah, none of my Terras. Yeah. That works. That means that Palafin can't switch out. And yes, I know I had to take Rough Skin damage. Yeah, I think if I... No, I would have taken too much from Rock Slide. It was the turn I got Jet Punched. If I did Terra Grass, that would have been helpful. Terra Fire doesn't help me out with GM Pow at all. But yeah, us being able to punish Palafin without being able to switch out is great. Now we have Flutter Mane. So what we want to do here is we want to knock out Flutter Mane as fast as we can. So let's go fire off this Ice Spinner. Would Ice Spinner or would... Yeah, they're about the same. Alright, so... It doesn't make a difference. Yeah, your Jet Punch is not going to be enough. We did it! Oh my goodness. And Jet Punch, I think outside of a crit, can't win. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not as worried about that. Alright, let's go ahead and fire off one more Throat Chop. Oh my goodness. Woo! That was close. And we won. Yeah, us punishing the Palafin and not being able to switch out was exactly what we needed. And we got it. We got really lucky. I definitely could have played that a lot better, I'm not going to lie. But hey, you know, I think trapping the opponent with Palafin was perfect. And that's exactly what we needed. We were able to outspeed Flutter Mane and get that KO immediately, and that helped out too.